welcome everyone to another TeaMGeek tournament matchup. I am your host, Kevin, the Philosopher Boss. Joining me on the desk today is Malcolm, the Crazy Kiwi Lay. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. Just can't wait to see what these teams have got on offer.
Absolutely. We have two great teams from Group B today. We have one team that's played already. Anyone Can Cook. Jack and Matthew coming back to avenge maybe their loss to Wookiee Mistake. A tough loss for them as they put up a good fight, but it just wasn't enough to take them down. So I know they're hungry, and they're playing Alec Miller and James Puckett. AJ Ferguson is their name. I'll let them explain why that's their team name when they when we talk to them. But yeah, they are 0-0, so they're hungry just to get out there on the field and play a match. So let's get them in here and talk to them. We'll start off with Anyone Can Cook. Jack and Matthew will bring them in. And they have they're joined by Alex Martinez Coronado. What's up, everybody?
Oh man,
boys. Well, it's unfortunate. It's good to see y'all. I mean, this team got a bit of an unfortunate role. I might have helped. I can't remember. It was so long ago. At least a month. When they got their first match and they ended up drawing Wookiee. What a drag, right? I mean, absolute drag. But yeah, we said, and I think Wookiee said they told me that Cook still has a pretty good shot of advancing out of the block. There's a lot of tournament left to be played. Picture this: you're about to get made an absolute meal out of the fine folks that Anyone Can Cook.
Nice. I like that. Jack and Matthew, anything?
Not sure what else I can add. We're here. Hey, we're just here to avenge our loss to Wookiee. They're a great team, and but hopefully we can come out on top today. Hopefully we will come out on top today. I have faith in us. Come on, Matthew.
No. I'm glad to be here again. Yeah, excited to get our first win.
For sure. I like the confidence, and you definitely have the ability to move on because the top two teams in your group will move on. So yeah, there's there's definitely the chance. So we'll drive you guys to the back, and we'll bring out your opponents and talk to them for just a moment. Let's talk to AJ Ferguson. There's Alec Miller and James Puckett. What's up, guys?
What's up, man? What's up? How's it going?
You got to talk about his team name first.
Jack, James, you want to go ahead and take it?
Sure. Well, our initials, like for the first name, are just AJ, and then I had literally recently on a nostalgia bin watched The Little Rascals from 1994, and that is the fabulous character played by Reba McEntire. So, just like Alfalfa and Spanky, Alec and I are hoping to ride off into the sunset.
That's right. So yeah, and this is actually our first time really like playing together, meeting, but we're both from the same city, both from Houston, so we're gonna rep for Houston and try and pull out a win here tonight, man.
Very cool. And glad to have you guys, and good luck in your first matchup. Let's go ahead and bring out Anyone Can Cook, and we'll go over the rules for round number one. Yeah, we'll do some organizing first. The rules of round number one are as follows. You can earn 20 points, 20 plus points in your for your team. 10 random geek questions, each question worth 1 point. Perfect round does trigger a bonus question, which is also worth a point. Remember, keep your hands up. 3 repeats, 1 challenge per team. And we'll go over each round's rules as we get to them. Do I have any questions before we get started?
Nope.
All right, everybody's good. And I'm going to let Malcolm take the odd questions. I'll take the even number of questions. So good luck to all the competitors. And Malcolm, take it away.
Your first question comes in adventure/fantasy. What secret does Robert De Niro's character not want his pirate crew to know about him in Stardust?
Stardust, a new addition this year to the TeaMGeek.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Jack.
Haven't had the chance to get to this yet.
Matthew.
I said he's a dancer.
Alec.
Didn't have anything.
And James.
I put that he's related to royalty.
It is all incorrect. It is that he likes to dress in women's clothes and hates violence.
All right, going on to question number 2. We're looking at the category of the X-Men franchise. Who does Professor X urge Wolverine to find once he is sent back in time in X-Men Days of Future Past?
This is probably my favorite X-Men movie.
Yeah, this is a great one. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pins down. And we'll start with Matt
Mystique.
and Alec
I put his younger self.
and Jack
I also put his younger self.
and James.
I put Professor X.
I will accept Professor X, his younger self. Those are correct. So 2-1.
The next question comes in the MCU. Who plays young Howard Stark in Captain America: The First Avenger? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Alec.
I put Dominic Cooper.
Matthew.
Yeah, I blanked on the name.
James.
Dominic Bruce.
And Jack.
I blanked.
Dominic Cooper is the correct answer.
All right. Here we go with the question 4 in the realm of DC. In what decade did the events of The Kitchen take place? This is a fun movie.
Yeah,
And
DC.
3, 2, 1. Pins down. And we'll start with James.
Out of the dark, the 1970s.
Jack.
I also said the 1970s.
Alec.
I also said the 70s.
And Matthew.
I also said 70s.
Clean sweep. It is the 1970s. Great job.
Next question comes in planets and locations. What comic book movie takes place in Edge City?
Edge City.
Yeah.
Correct.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. James.
I'm hoping I'm right. The Mask.
Jack.
I said Alita Battle Angel.
Alec.
I said Supergirl.
And Matthew.
I said the Spirit.
The Mask is the correct answer.
Great pull there by James. All right. moving on to Spider-Man, your sixth category, Spider-Man. What does Ned's grandmother ask the two Spider-Men to do that are in her home before going to bed in Spider-Man No Way Home? I really never thought I would ask a question that said, ask the two Spider-Men. Now we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And we'll start this time with Alec
I put take out the trash.
and Matthew
I said to remove the cobwebs on the ceiling.
and James.
I put get rid of the spider webs. I was gonna
All right,
write this feeling, but
yeah.
I said to clean up the webs that they shot at each other.
That is correct. Clean up the spider webs. I'll accept the cobweb answer. Right.
The next question comes in animated. Who voices Wild Style in both Lego movies? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Jack,
Elizabeth Banks.
Alec,
Elizabeth Banks.
James,
put Chris Pratt, wrong character.
Matthew.
Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth Banks is correct.
All right. And just before we move on, who was it that said take out the trash on the Spider-Man question?
I did.
Okay, that was Alec.
Yep.
All right. So just making sure we have the score document correct. All right. So moving forward, your next question comes in the realm of Star Wars. Nothing but Star Wars. What was the first name of Jyn Erso's father in Rogue One? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We'll start with Jack.
Favorite Star Wars movie? I'm pretty sure it's Galen Erso.
All right. Alec.
I didn't have it.
All right. And Matthew.
Jalen.
And James.
I'm wearing a Boon to Eat Padres shirt. I better get it right. Galen.
Nice. Galen is the correct answer.
Your penultimate question comes in the category of a Marvel. What superhero name does Evan Peters' character adopt in Kick-Ass 2?
Last question tied them up 9-9. So we have a hell of a match here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We'll go with James.
I put the bomb.
And Jack.
I haven't seen this movie yet.
All right. Alec.
I just made up something. Captain Badass.
All right. And Matthew.
I said Battle Guy.
All incorrect. We were looking for Ass Kicker. Ass Kicker. Super creative. Super creative. All right. 10th.
Alex wants to come in.
Alex wants to come in.
Oh, Alex, yes. Let's bring him in. Sorry about that.
Hi guys. Very quickly, did that question? Can I hear it again, please?
Sure,
Just
absolutely.
trying to cross check something.
What superhero name does Evan Peters' character adopt in Kick-Ass 2?
Okay. Small thing. Evan Peters does not appear in Kick-Ass 2. He's actually been recast and is played by a different actor.
Do you want a challenge? Let's go ahead first. So.
Well, yeah, Evan Peters does not appear in that. I believe if you were looking for Ass Kicker, I think is the name you were, I think, trying to get out of there. The person you've said doesn't appear, so we would like to challenge.
Okay. We will challenge.
Get a new question at least.
All right, absolutely. So we'll do a challenge. We won't even go to the back on this one because I know that you're correct on that. He's not in Kick-Ass 2. So let me just pull up a quick backup question. Actually, I can just use this one right here. All right. So we will redo question 9. All right. So what? Okay. Yeah, and we can drop Alex to the back. And obviously, AJ Ferguson anyone can cook will retain their challenge on that. All right. So we're just going to give them a totally new question for question 9. And Malcolm, if you want to take it away, just do the question 11.
Just question 11. Yep. All right. The bonus question 11 comes in Marvel. How many MCU movies have been directed by a pair of directors?
A what? Like combination directors?
A pair of directors, yeah.
Gotcha, sorry.
I'll give you guys a few extra seconds to think about this.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Jack.
Said 5.
Alec.
I said 4.
James.
Said 5.
Matthew.
Said 5.
5 is the correct answer.
Good challenge there, and as they gain an overall total of 1 point, they both got it right. James got it right on his side, so a good challenge there by Anyone Can Cook. The 10th and final question in round number 1 comes in the realm of Transformers. What Transformers film features performances by Stanley Tucci, John Goodman, and Kelsey Grammer? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we'll start with Jack.
Transformers: Age of Extinction.
And James.
But the last night.
And Matthew.
I said Age of Extinction.
And Alec.
Age of Extinction.
Age of Extinction is the correct answer. So a nice way to close out round number 1 there for everyone. And we have a round 1 score 13-11. So a heck of a matchup going on as we move on to round number 2. And round number 2 works like this. You'll be able to earn 10 plus points possible. You'll get 5 questions on your team's wheel spin. you'll get one free respin or mulligan. The team with the highest score after the round can defer their spin to your opponent. Each question will be worth 2 points. Multiple choice will reduce that value to 1 point. Your opponents may steal, so opponents keep on your game. And go ahead and pull up the wheel here.
So,
thank you. There we go. All right, so let me go over what's on the wheel tonight. You guys already know, but let's for the folks at home. So on tonight's wheel, we have Animated Geek, Scores and Soundtracks, Samuel L. Jackson, Star Trek, The Chris's, Femme Fatale, movie release dates, comic book movies, and of course, spinners and opponent's choice. So the team in the lead right now is Anyone Can Cook. So I'll let them confer with their manager, and then you can let me know if you'd like to spin first or defer.
First of all, well done job, everyone. Wow, I can't speak today. I think if I remember correctly, we wanted to hang back a little bit, right?
Yeah.
See what's up. See the question difficulty, how much we can swing. You haven't used any repeats so far, so keep that in mind. You still have all three heading into their round. Don't be afraid to burn one if you feel like you need to, even if it's for a steal. But that being said, I think we're gonna defer.
Yeah,
the spin.
Sounds good.
All right. Defer you shall. All right. So here we go. Your first spin, AJ Ferguson, is in. All right. It lands on Animated Geek. So I'll let you guys discuss that.
How you feeling about it, James?
I like some others, but I'm not terrible at it. What about you?
I don't hate it.
Well, if we get it in anyways, then you want to just go for another one then? And
Yeah, like I'm not super comfortable, but like I said, like a lot of this stuff on here, I'm pretty comfortable with. So we can go ahead and spin it again.
let's do it. Spin it again, please.
All right. Spinning it again. Taking a risk. Here we go. And it lands on Mr. Samuel L. Jackson. So that's where we'll go for round number 2 for AJ Ferguson. We'll drop Alex to the back. And I'll read the first round. AJ Ferguson's round 2. The first set of questions is what I meant to say. All right. So all hands on screen. And like I said, 2 points apiece. And then you do have multiple choice. All right. So for your first, right, and final answer, please, if you don't mind. All right. So your first question in the realm of Samuel L. Jackson. In what film does Sam Jackson play a character who can't stand the sight of blood?
I know it.
It's King. I believe it's Kingsman.
Yeah, it's the first one. Do we need to have the
Kingsman Secret. Just I guess Kingsman Secret Service.
Yeah.
Kingsman Secret Service. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Sorry if I keep muting, guys. I have a 4-year-old and 2 dogs.
All right, buddy.
Quite all right.
Question number 2. Who is Mace Windu talking to when he says, "We will not be hostages to be bartered"?
Is that him talking to Qui-Gon in Phantom Menace?
No. He's only in those 2 scenes in the Jedi Council. I'm pretty sure it's Revenge of the Sith, but it's either.
4, 3.
You want to do multiple or repeat?
Repeat.
Repeat, please.
Okay. So your first repeat.
I feel like you're almost there.
Who is Mace Windu talking to when he says, "We will not be hostages to be bartered"?
I think it's Dooku. I think it's in the stadium in Geonosis.
So that's Attack
Attack
of the Clones. You want to go with Attack of the Clones?
Might as well, man. Throw it out there for fun.
Let's go attack
Hold
the
on,
most final
no,
answer.
no,
Hold on.
They asking for the character, right?
Yes. Repeat. Damn it. Sorry,
Alright.
I'm
Yeah.
tripping.
Who is he
In
talking
your
to?
second repeat.
I think they said final answer.
They
Malcolm, did you hear final answer?
And the mixed. Oh, that I did hear final answer. Unfortunately.
Okay, then your answer is incorrect. So I'm gonna have to go to anyone can cook. I'll repeat the question for a 2-point steal. Who is Mace Windu talking to when he says, "We will not be hostages to be bartered"?
that is Mace. That is him talking to Count Dooku, I believe. So
Count Dooku, final answer.
That is correct for a 2-point steal. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Just make sure to give me a final answer whenever you have your.
Yeah.
All right. So your third question. By the way, you only used one repeat. I didn't take away that second repeat that you asked for. All right. So your second question, third question, excuse me, in Sam L. Jackson. In what MCU movie's post-credit scene does Nick Fury witness a helicopter crash as well as multiple car collisions?
It's Infinity War.
Yeah.
Avengers Infinity War, final answer.
That is correct. 2 points. All right. On to your penultimate question in Samuel L. Jackson. In The Incredibles, Brozone and Mr. Incredible crash into what type of building, alerting the cops?
It's a jewelry store. Jewelry store, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Great job. And fifth and final question. Who plays Ellen Dolan, the police commissioner's daughter and love interest to the Spirit in The Spirit?
That one I'm not too familiar with.
Rosario Dawson's in it.
I was also had Eva Mendes on.
Oh yeah, I think it is her, dude.
You want to do multiple choice?
2.
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice.
Just
Is it A, Sarah Paulson, B, Selma Blair, C, Julie Benz, or D, Sienna Miller?
okay. Good thing we did.
Yeah.
So
Can we hear those one more time? Does that count as a repeat? The options,
I can give you a free repeat of the options.
please.
Is it A, Sarah Paulson, B, Selma Blair, C, Julie Benz, or D, Sienna Miller?
any jump out to you?
Selma Blair does kind of, but the other three actresses are blonde, so that's interesting. But I'm feeling Selma Blair, but I don't know.
It's good a guess as mine. I don't really have anything.
Selma Blair, final answer.
That is unfortunately incorrect. So we're going to go over to Anyone Can Cook. I'll repeat the question and the options. Who plays Ellen Dolan, the police commissioner's daughter and love interest to the Spirit in the movie The Spirit? Is it A, Sarah Paulson, B, Selma Blair, C, Julie Benz, or D, Sienna Miller?
Do any of those stand out to you? Because I don't know which one it is.
I haven't seen The Spirit. For some reason, D stood out to me. But
Yeah, that too. I was thinking D as well. So
cool.
Let's just
D, final answer.
D, Sienna Miller is also incorrect. We're looking for A, Sarah Paulson.
Oh.
All
I
right.
don't blame anyone for not knowing The Spirit.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So a pretty good round 2 there for AJ Ferguson. A little bit of a slip up. Cost him a couple points there, but that's okay. We do have another round 2 to go. And then we have round 3. So let me just get my... Here we go. 17 to 15 is what I have. That's what you have there? All right. So let me flip over. And any words for your team, or are you ready to spin?
Beautiful work on the steals, guys. I told you there would be like 2, maybe 3 points available. You got, I think, most of them out of there. Good job. Still haven't used a repeat. Keep that in mind. You do have them. And feel free to go multiple choice. We have a pretty good chance of walking out of this round with the lead. Just keep that in mind as we head to the spin.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Your first spin is in. And it's going to be a freebie. So here we go. And it lands on opponent's choice. So, AJ Ferguson, you want me to repeat the options that are left? Or do you know what you would like to give them?
You can repeat the options.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We have Animated Geek, Scores and Soundtracks, Star Trek, The Chris's, Femme Fatale, movie release dates, and comic book movies.
So we can go what we put on, or do you think there's anything that they would struggle with? Anything else?
Let's go with what we like, or yeah. And then,
All right, so we'll do movie release dates.
All right, going to give them movie release dates. So, Malcolm, if you don't mind, taking away the movie release dates questions for Anyone Can Cook.
Yep, just getting down there.
Sure. They are way down there. I promise I didn't.
It's taking so long.
Hey, it just happens to be the one near the end of the.
It does happen to be the one on the bottom of the note.
No worries, I'm just teasing.
Your first question in movie release dates comes in. Do not know why I said that, but anyway, your first question is: what year saw the release of a Wizarding World movie, a Star Wars movie, and a Fantastic Four movie?
Okay, well,
2007?
yeah, it no, Star Wars didn't have a 2007.
Okay.
Because
Or 2005.
Repeat.
All right.
Yep.
First repeat.
What year saw the release of a Wizarding World movie, a Star Wars movie, and a Fantastic Four movie?
It is 2005 because the original Fantastic Four was in 2005. So, yeah.
Is that the final answer?
2005 final answer.
Yep, that's correct. I just wanted to make sure you.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. The next question is: Nicolas Cage was in both a DC movie as well as a Marvel movie in the same year. In what year?
Was it what Marvel movie was he in?
Was it 2010 when he was in oh wait, no. Okay,
Ghost Rider?
Is Kick-Ass Marvel or DC?
Kick-Ass is Marvel.
Repeat.
Second repeat. All right.
Yep. Nicolas Cage was in both a DC movie as well as a Marvel movie in the same year. In what year?
Want to just go to multiple choice because I can't.
Well, can you think of any Nick Cage DC movie?
The only DC movie I can think of is Teen Titans Go to the Movies. But what
So
Marvel?
2018 then, because Spider-Verse.
That's right. He was in Spider-Verse. I'm an idiot. 2018. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Great work there by Anyone Can Cook.
All right. The next question are movie release dates. Superman Returns shares a release year with how many Marvel movies?
That was X3. That was Last Stand. That was.
I'm trusting you because you know your release dates better.
Last Stand. I don't want to use another repeat, so if we run out of time, just go to multiple.
You want to go multiple? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go multiple then.
Cool.
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A1, B2, C3, or D4?
Yeah.
Can you think of anything else?
Deal. I'm sure there's got to be one more.
Do you want to just go 2 then?
4.
Yeah, we'll go
3.
2. 2, final answer.
2 is incorrect. AJ Ferguson, do you have a steal?
So it's saying what, Superman in 06?
Yeah. How many more
Marvel
movies?
movies, yeah.
Kevin, I do repeat the question for the steal, don't I?
Yeah, you do, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
Right. Superman Returns shares a release year with how many Marvel movies? Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4?
So yeah, it's 2006.
Yeah, it's 2006. Do you have any besides X-Men? The X-Men one?
No, not that I can think of off the top of my head. Spider-Man didn't come out in that year.
So you want to go with 1?
Let's go with 1.
All right.
Let's go with 1. Final answer.
That is the correct answer for 1 point steal. The next question in movie release dates is: what year was The Fifth Element released in theaters?
1995, I think.
I thought it was 97 or 99, but
It could be 7. Actually, I think it's 7.
I think it is 97.
1997, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in movie release dates. Name the year that had a Star Trek movie, an Indiana Jones movie, and a Batman movie come out in theaters.
That would be 1989 because it was Last Crusade, Batman 89, and Star Trek 5.
Okay, yeah, 1989. Okay.
1989, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job, Jack.
Great job going through those questions. 8 points for Anyone Can Cook, a 1 point steal for AJ Ferguson. And we have a heck of a match, 23-18. Anyone Can Cook took the lead in that round. So we are going to go to round 3, which works like this. You can earn 10 points possible on 3 questions in category A or B. You'll get a set of questions. Questions are worth 2, 3, and 5 points respectively. Teams will work on all 3 questions together. They will be from random geek categories. The team with the lowest score after round 2 answers first, and it works ping pong like that. So Anyone Can Cook will be the one to select A or B. Your repeats and challenges are in effect. AJ Ferguson still has 2 repeats and their challenge. Anyone Can Cook has 1 repeat and their challenge. So I'll go ahead and let Alex talk with his team, and then you guys can let me know if you want set A or set B.
Absolutely well done, guys. Fantastic teamwork. Good use of the repeats. We only have 1 left, so if you have to save it for the, I'd say probably the 5, unless you really think you can hit the, unless you really feel like you can hit the 3. Like if you're gonna win with the 3, probably use it then. So it doesn't entirely matter to be working together on this set. So you just pick one or the other, and then live your life.
Cool.
Jack, you want to pick a set?
We'll go A.
Go ahead.
All right. And so also in our new round 3, so your 2-pointer will be a plot synopsis. Your 3-pointer will be name that actor or actress. And your 5-pointer will be a deep cut geek question. Could be from anywhere. All right. So we'll drop out Alex. And you guys picked, I'm sorry. I totally didn't write down A or B. Which one?
They picked A.
That was like the whole point of that. Anyone's okay. Gotcha. All right. Alrighty. So since I read to AJ Ferguson in round 2, we're going to switch Malcolm, and I'll read to anyone, and you can read to AJ in round 2. So if you'll start with their set B, question 1.
Your 2-point question in round 3, set B. When a group of insurgents find out about the construction of a weapon of mass destruction, the daughter of the scientist behind the project is asked to take up arms against her father's creation. Little do they know her father was working to sabotage the project all along.
It's Rogue One. Yeah, Rogue One, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And their 3-point question. This actor played a World War II scientist and an arrogant businessman who, in a world of extraterrestrial robots, tries to create his own.
Can you say that one more time? Sorry.
I can do that. This actor played a World War II scientist and an arrogant businessman who, in a world of extraterrestrial robots, tries to create his own.
That will be it.
That is tough. Do you have anybody in mind?
Stanley Tucci was a World War II scientist in Captain America.
Yeah. That's like the only name that came to my mind.
Yeah. Maybe Benedict Cumberbatch, though. Yeah, let's go with Benedict Cumberbatch. Final answer.
That is incorrect. There's no steals in this, is there?
Yeah.
Right.
So you mentioned a Stanley Tucci.
But it
He's the
wasn't.
correct answer.
Damn it, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I just was like, that's probably too obvious.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Alec.
No, you're good.
All right, so they need to hit this 5 to avoid the TKO, and flip it on over to anyone can cook. One repeat left.
Your 5-point question is: in Birds of Prey, we see Black Mask gruesomely kill the family behind what organized crime syndicate in Gotham City?
Is it the Falcone family? Not the. What is it?
I don't think it's Falcone.
It's
like Italian or something, or Maroni.
No, I think that was the first name. Let's do a repeat.
Okay, last repeat.
Your 5-point question is: in Birds of Prey, we see Black Mask gruesomely kill the family behind what organized crime syndicate in Gotham City?
Is it the same name as the stone that they're looking for, or the jewel, or whatever? No.
Maybe.
What was it? Do you remember?
No. Let's see.
Hands out.
Oh, sorry.
Exactly.
Let's just go Maroni. Final
You want
answer.
to do Falcone or? Well,
Is
you
it
said
Maroni
Maroni,
final
final
answer?
answer.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's incorrect. The correct answer is the Golden Lions.
And your winner by technical knockout. Anyone can cook. All right, Jack and Matthew, way to go. Technical knockout. Excellent job. In round number 2, you worked the hell out of that movie release dates category. You got a 2-point steal where you needed to. How are you guys feeling?
Oh my goodness, I feel good. Round 1 got off to a bit of a rough start, but we were able to catch up, take the lead at the end, and you know what? They gave us a run for our money. It was a good match all around, so I'm very happy with this match.
And like we got opponent's choice, so definitely scared of what they were gonna give us in round 2.
Exactly. And we talked about how we didn't want release dates, but if we got it, wasn't totally the end of the world, and luckily we were able to power through it. Just enough.
Nice job. Alex, what do you have to say for your team?
I love managing. I really do. There's moments like when you get opponent's choice, they give your group something that we said, oh, probably should avoid that technical category, and it all works out anyway. because that's what ACC is all about. I love managing ACC because they have just absolute fantastic chemistry. They know how to get answers out of the other about as well as any team that you're going to find. Unfortunately for James and Alec, it's not a skill that every team has. And if they do have it, and if they can get it, and you can develop it. The thing is that it takes months, and these guys have been together for a while now. ACC getting the TKO win, hell of a bounce back. I'm super proud of my boys. What can I say? It was well done.
It was well done. There you go. All right. Congratulations, guys. We'll drive it to the back, and we'll bring forth our unfortunate second place finishers today. AJ Ferguson just coming up a little bit short. Great job, though, in round number 2. You took Samuel Jackson, and really you probably should have had 8 points. You just weren't sure there on that one question. You heard a final answer. So, but, this was your first match. They've already had a match. So how do you feel as far as, this being your intro into the tournament?
First of all, Kevin, you don't have to tiptoe around it. I effed up there. It's all good. I own that.
And I effed up on Stanley Tucci, my man. So we both.
Like Alex said, though, I mean, this is our first time playing with each other, and it does take a little bit to develop that chemistry. I think we fill each other's holes pretty well. You have your strengths, I have my strengths, but then at the same time, we also got a lot of correct answers also. So I didn't realize I know so much about Sam Jackson. So I'm kind of glad those last 2 questions came up after that horrible mess up. At least though I was able to get those right away, kind of redeem myself.
Yeah, no, you did great, man. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, this team was really cocky beforehand. They said they were going to win, and they won. So
yeah.
We I guess we shouldn't have even played them, but we tried to AJ Ferguson it up, so we had a good time.
Well,
I would say they're a great team.
Yeah,
they are a great team, and you guys, you still have, this is just your first match. You're guaranteed at least 3 matches, so you have several matches to go. Malcolm, anything for James or Alec?
I honestly don't have anything that hasn't already been covered.
All right. Well, great job, guys. We'll see you in your next match. We'll drive you to the back. All right, Malcolm, that was an awesome match, 23-20 technical knockout. But I think the match was actually closer than the score indicates. We had one team that you could tell in Anyone Can Cook that is a very fluid, a good team. They have good team chemistry. Whereas AJ Ferguson, you can tell they're kind of a newer team trying to get that chemistry, and which it will come, as Alex said, in time. They just need to get matches under their belt. So, anything to add before we close out?
Nope. Just it was a good match.
All right. Well, check out our there you go. Thank you. Check out all the matches in the first round of the TeaMGeek tournament on the TeaMGeek Trivia YouTube channel, and like, share, and subscribe, and join the group if you're not a member of the group. We'd love to have you, and we will see you next time. This has been your host, Kevin the Philosopher Boss. Thank you to Malcolm Lay, and thank you to both teams, and to Alex, and thank you to my beautiful bride in the background doing all the hard stuff. We'll see you next time. Keep geeking out.